Isn't it interesting, my friends, that when tzaddikim in the Torah want to see something, when they desire to see something, the Torah always prefaces it by saying, "Vayisa et einav vayar," and he lifted his eyes. Avraham Avinu lifted his eyes to gaze at the malachim. Why does the Torah tell us that he lifted his eyes to see? The reason is, my friends, because tzaddikim don't just see. They lift their eyes to see. They choose what to see. They don't just see whatever's in front of them, whatever they want to see. They make a conscious decision, I will look at this right now, and I will not look at other things. The Torah in this week's Parashat Shelach Lecha, starts with spying and ends with spying. It says, Ve'yaturu et Eretz Canaan. Moshe sent the spies to Eretz Yisrael. And the Torah finishes and concludes the parasha with Ve'lo taturu acharei lebamchem acharei einechem. Do not stray or spy after your eyes. Don't let your eyes just wander and look at whatever they're looking at. That is a recipe for sin, because all averot, all sins start with the eyes. When we're jealous, it's because we're looking at other people, and then we are dissatisfied with our own lives. When we look at things that we should not be looking at, we desire things that the Torah forbids. If we guard our eyes, then we save ourselves from all sorts of destruction. The Ben Ish Chai writes that the seat of the soul is through the eyes. Anything that we see is directly imprinted on our souls. It would be very important for us, especially in our city, Los Angeles, to guard our eyes. We are surrounded by tum'ah, we are surrounded by impurity. If we are able to guard our eyes and keep our souls clean, the Gemara tells us that we will be able to gaze at the Shekhinah. We'll be able to gaze at the presence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. If we impurify our eyes, then we're not going to have the zechut to feel HaKadosh Baruch Hu in our lives. It's very interesting that when we are sad or suffering, God forbid, we cry, our eyes tear. Why is it that when we're sad, we have water coming out of our eyes? Does that make any sense? So the Kabbalists, the Mekubalim, explain that because all suffering comes from Avera, comes from sin, and all sin comes from the eyes, when we suffer and when we're in pain, our neshama cries through our eyes to tell us it's all about the eyes. Let's keep our eyes clean, and Hashem should bless all of us. Anytime we guard our eyes is an et ratzon. It's an auspicious time to pray. It's difficult, but the reward is great. Shabbat Shalom.